So listen, if you've been thinking about becoming a real estate investor, the best way to do it is by using other people's money. So today, let's talk about hard money loans, the pros and cons of hard money loans, and if hard money loans are a good option for you. So let's jump in and talk to one of our hard money loan partners to learn more about real estate investing. Let's go.
What's going on, friends? It's Kaz, and we're back with more educational content. So I know it's different than what we usually do, but today I have Miss Danielle, and we're going to talk all about hard money loans. We're going to talk about what it is, who it's for, and how easy and how hard it is to kind of get into it. Bigger than that, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of hard money loans. So again, sit tight. We're going to run through a couple of questions and answers and talk about if hard money loans are really what you want to get into if you're thinking about, again, investing in real estate. So let's get started. What's going on, Miss Danielle?
Hello, how are you?
Everything's excellent. So I'm going to grill you today. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first question that we typically get, obviously, we try to help as many, buyers and sellers and sometimes even investors with real estate. And the number one question is cash. Like, how can I, get the money together? My credit might be good, it might be great, or it might not be good at all. But hard money loans has come up recently as an option. So what is a hard money loan? Educate us.
Yep. So a hard money loan is fast. It's a short-term real estate loan that it's based off of the property's value.
Okay.
So it's geared for investors when they get into a project and they need quick funding. That's what the hard money comes into play.
Okay. So who would be like an ideal borrower? So let's go deeper with that. Like, at what point should they be like, hey, you know what? Me, whoever I am, I need to go in this direction. So what stipulations are you looking at, or what type of person would this be perfect for?
So, hard money loans can be for the beginner investor, someone who is just getting into real estate, who want to either fix and flip, buy and hold, new construction. For new construction, you kind of want some experience, but we also do commercial. We have different, loan products. So it's for a beginner or a seasoned investor.
Gotcha. So what numbers are we looking for? Like, can we get 100,000? Can we get 1 million? Like, what is the cap or the minimum in regards to a hard money loan?
Okay, so for a hard money loan, the minimum they will lend is 100K.
Okay.
And then up to 2 million.
Okay, that's awesome. Is there a down payment requirement?
There is a down payment requirement. So especially for fix and flip, you're looking at around 10 to 20%. However, we do have loan products where there's no credit, no appraisal. And then we also have a different loan product that just rolled out is no money down.
Really? All right. Yes. So I want you to sit tight on that one.
Okay.
If you're watching, we're going to really reveal that one at the very end, but I'm glad you brought that up. So we talked about down payment. So how fast can the process happen? So if I see a product or some inventory, real estate inventory that I'm interested in, I want to get into, either fixing and flipping or, renovating, how fast will this money be available to me?
So for fix and flip, we usually give the time frame of 7 to 14 days. We can get that closed out for you. But me as the broker, I'll work closely with the client to make sure they have the proper documents in place.
Really? And when you say documents, are we digging up some old tax documents, or do you need like requirement for where they work, etc.? What type of documents are typically required?
So the beauty of hard money loans is they call it the no doc loan. And they call it a no doc loan because we don't ask for tax returns. We don't ask for W-2s, neither the check stub. So awesome. That's why they call it the no doc loan.
Gotcha. So the process is really, really, really simple and fast. Okay, I like that. So what are some common mistakes or misunderstandings people have when thinking about getting a hard money loan? Again, they're fishing and they're thinking about conventional versus FHA, et cetera. What are some of the common misunderstandings or myths when it comes to hard money loans?
So one that I can think of is because these loans are short term, you basically, so for fix and flip, you're looking at like a 12-month loan.
Right.
And so a lot of people maybe forget or mess up their credit within that time frame.
Oh, wow.
And so once that the end of the loan, you have to refinance out of it.
Okay.
And so some people will mess up their credit and then they're trying to figure out how to.
In the middle of the loan? Oh.
Right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see that.
Don't want that to happen. Because you need to be able to refinance out that loan.
So what are some things that they should be doing proactively not to mess up their credit?
Just watching it closely, not making big purchases, not paying things on time. That's some of the big things that they need to be doing.
All right, so let's talk about some of the cons with hard money loans. Obviously, One of the most popular topics right now in real estate are just, these interest rates, right?
Right.
They keep going up. Sometimes they go down a little bit. For the most part, they're going up.
Right.
What are the average interest rates right now on a hard money loan, and why is it that way?
You're looking at probably 8 to 20%.
Okay.
And it's also going to be based off of a person's credit score.
Okay.
So the better the credit score, the better rate in terms they will receive. And I mean, it's like that because these loans are short term.
Right.
So
12 months. So
right.
you can expect to get a little bit of money for that.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
So last, but definitely not least, can a first-time home buyer, would you consider a first-time home buyer somebody that should go with a hard money loan, or is it really just for investors and flippers, et cetera? What are your thoughts?
It's really for investors.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll leave the traditional
FHA.
lending, for first-time home buyers.
Okay, awesome. All right, so I know you have exciting products right now that's available. We talked about that a little earlier in the video. Let's get into that. What are we offering today that somebody should reach out to you to inquire about?
Right. So the no credit, no appraisal. There's 5 states that is available in, and I mean Georgia is actually one of those states.
Okay.
So like I said, it's 5 states, and I can give those at a later time. But
okay, we'll definitely link them down below in the description, so you don't need to know by heart.
Right.
But what other perks come with that loan?
So that's pretty much for that loan.
In a nutshell. Okay.
Right. Okay. And the other loan that we just received maybe a couple of weeks ago is the no money down. And that one's actually a pretty good one because most loans you have to have money down at the closing table.
Gotcha.
600 credit score. Typically we looking for 700 credit score just so you can get better rates and terms.
Right. So no money down.
No money down.
No documents.
No documents.
Potential 12-month loan.
Right.
The interest might be a little higher, but people can start getting access to money right away.
Right.
Okay, that's awesome. So where can they get in touch with you?
Yep. So you can find me on my website at www.createcapitalconsulting.com, and you can also email me at Danielle at createcapitalconsulting.com.
Danielle, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate the facts. Listen, if you need hard money loan or just access to the information, reach out to Danielle. She's definitely a partner of ours. If you're looking for properties to invest in, you can reach out to me. But all of our information will be in the description down below. And if you have any questions at all, just again, go ahead and comment. We'll answer every question. And more importantly, if you want more videos like this, either on home tours, buying, selling, investing, or even again just to reach out, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace.